Hi Pisces. Let's do a collective reading for you today and see what you need to be aware of. Today is Sunday, the 19th of October, 2025. But whenever you watch the video is when you're supposed to receive the messages. Also, Pisces, take what resonates for you and leave the rest, as this is a Pisces collective. Pisces, thank you all for being here and supporting the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video. It does help the channel out. So thank you so much. I love doing these readings every day for Pisces. I love doing readings for the community every day. So Pisces, you have courthouse, mature woman and concern. You've got wealthy man on the back of the deck. Courthouse, mature woman and concern. There is this mature woman that is around you. I feel this mature woman is in concern about something here. Could be something legal. I feel this is a mature woman for a lot of the Pisces here that are watching this video today. I don't feel like it's you. I feel like it's someone around you. Okay, let's grab out your tarot and see what you need to be aware of today. I feel she could be a family member. So this could be a mother, this could be your mother, this could be a friend. I don't know, they've got a lot going on. What does Pisces need to know, spirits? First card of your reading today is the Sun. Leo energy. You then have the Knight of Pentacles. You then have the Queen of Cups, your energy there, Pisces. Current energy is the Page of Swords. You then have the Four of Wands. And the Five of Wands. In your future, you have the Nine of Swords. The Ace of Cups. And the Page of Cups. Okay. On the back of the deck for you, Pisces, is the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. So you've got some repeating numbers here. You've also got the Ace and the Page of Cups coming out in the future for you. So make sure you stay around and watch the whole reading here, Pisces, because to me it looks like you've got some good news coming in. There could even be love coming in if you're looking for love. Let's have a look. What is the Sun? So as I said, the Sun is Leo energy. In the recent past here, there's this divine connection. And you've got the Six of Pentacles. So to me here for you, Pisces, I see an exchange or a change in the energy of what you're giving to, being the merchant, making a decision. You're choosing to give to a divine connection here, and it could be a Leo. I feel one of these that you were giving to, something that you were giving to here, Pisces, was a rat. Someone that's looking for crumbs, someone that doesn't want to do the work. And I feel you're changing the energy. You're changing what and who you're giving to. So if this was an actual person, you could be changing the energy and giving to someone new here that is a divine connection. Someone that's not like this rat. I feel whoever that was, as I said, they didn't want to do the work. They just wanted to get the crumbs. But this divine connection that's in your life, I feel they're completely different. They actually want to do the work. So let's have a look now at the Knight of Pentacles. What is this Knight of Pentacles? So slowly building some stability here. Honeycomb could be significant. You have the Magician. So as you connect with that divine connection there's a lot of happiness in your energy. Whoever it is or whatever that is that you're giving to there, where there's an exchange, it brings in a lot of happiness to your life. It brings in that sun energy. Feeling like a child. You know, just excited about what's to come in the world, what the future brings. Excited about the future again. And I feel here, you know, as I said, you're preparing a home with the Knight of Pentacles. They are the slowest moving knight on the tarot deck. You've also got a bee there, and it's giving me that worker bee vibes. You've also got the Magician, so Virgo, Gemini. You have all the tools you need. Okay, and with the Magician, he does have all those tools he needs. He just actually needs to put the work in. So there is something that you need to actually start working on, or you have just started working on here in the recent past, where you are building stability and you're building a long term. So here with the Queen of Cups for you, Pisces, I see you focusing on home, focusing on, you know, nurturing home, whether that's your actual home or your mind. You've got the Ten of Wands. You're listening to your intuition too, and this is the right thing to do. Releasing burdens, which you're doing, and you're building stability. You're building a structure here. And you're focusing on structure. So there is something about home, focusing on stability, moving with love. There is a lot of love in your energy and happiness. So let's now look in your current energy here. You have the Page of Swords. So for the Page of Swords, you've got the Moon. Your energy that you share with Cancer. And I feel here with the Page of Swords, you're curious. You're starting again in the current energy. You're being the student. You're taking the action. So you've made the plan. You've made the decision in the past. And now you are going to be moving forwards. It's going to be a hard road. As we all know, good things take time. And you're more than capable of bringing this into fruition. You know, if you take... There's a certain lesson here in particular. This sword, as you move into the future. But the sword is just the start. You know, this is the first logical point, I feel, of this movement forward. So I feel making the decision, there's something here that you could be doing, and I feel it's in the current energy. There is this movement, this transition from not doing anything to now taking the action. So in the center of your reading here, Pisces, you've got the Four of Wands. So 1111, you are on the right track, okay? This is the way you should be going. This is the right track. This is the right path to be walking down right now. What is the Four of Wands? The Eight of Cups, yeah. Walking away from something here that you were giving to. You didn't want to walk away from it, but you're understanding that things come and go. There's no attachment. You shouldn't be attached. I feel that's a lesson you're trying to learn here, is that you should not be attached to things or people in your life because they come and go. Could even be an earth sign. The Four of Wands has the Queen and the King of Pentacles on the Rider-Waite. So you could be letting go of an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Whether this is someone that's romantic or platonic in your life, they bring something to you. They bring something to the table, but it wasn't enough. Let's have a look now at the Five of Wands. But you are going to be meeting some type of completion in the future. I see you moving towards that goal. This could be with another person here. As I said, the King and the Queen of Pentacles is normally on the Four of Wands card. What is the Five of Wands? The Seven of Pentacles. So I feel here in your current energy, Pisces, there are a lot of decisions. There's sticking with decision, taking action on that decision. You've got the Five of Wands, so you've got this rivalry and competition. You've also got the Seven of Pentacles clarifying the Five of Wands. Okay, so there is these people around you. There could be many. Okay, you could have a lot of options here, but you're filtering through them. You could be someone that is, you know, you're a Pisces. What do you expect? You attract people because of your beautiful aura. Okay? But the thing is, though, some of these people, you know, aren't good like you. Some are, some aren't. And you're starting to see that. And we have been seeing that in the readings for Pisces, is that you're starting to see your worth. You're starting to see that not everybody deserves your time, money, effort, energy. As much as a kind, beautiful person you are, Pisces, you cannot give it to everybody, okay? Because you're just going to leave yourself depleted. So I feel here it is decision time, okay? And it has been decision time for a while. But there's something in particular here that you need to let go of, okay? It could be more than one thing. Because you've got something here that you're walking away from emotionally. But you're also working on something here that you choose to release because it's not growing any bigger, okay? It's not bringing any more to the table. It's just staying there. So let's have a look in your future. You've got the Nine of Swords. What is this Nine of Swords? The Nine of Cups. If you stay in that position, giving to that Seven of Pentacles there, I feel to all these other people in your life, there's a lot of people that want your attention here. All these people see your worth, okay? And you may not see your worth as much as these people do. Okay, they know how amazing you are. Okay, a lot of people in your life know how amazing you are. And I feel they know that you don't know how awesome you are. And you are awesome. You need to remember how awesome you are, Pisces. You attract these people for a reason. They're attracted by, you know, the Pisces. That Pisces love. But I see here in the future that you tried working on these things with these people and you can't stay there anymore. It's toxic. You know, if that centipede actually bites you, they're pretty poisonous. So I think they can make you really sick. So I feel here, if you stay in that position, that you're going to not feel well. You're going to have chaos. There's going to be this constant nightmare. You could even get mentally ill. Okay, it could bring mental illness like stress into your life, and that's not what you want. You know, there's something here that you want. You want to be in the manifestation, and I see in the future that, you know, if you are looking for love, a lot of you are not. Okay, there's an exchange in the energy in the recent past there. So I feel like a lot of you do have that commitment around you. But you've also got this attachment to the past that needs to be released. Finally understanding that's not meant for you with the Three of Swords. I feel your life's more wished fulfilled without this person. I feel this person brings in too much chaos. In the future, you see it so much more clearly here. What is this Ace of Cups? You have Justice. So in the future, there is new love here, okay? And it may already be in your life, but there's someone here that's not afraid to give you love without receiving anything back. There's someone here that their love pours for you, I feel, overflowing without you even grabbing the cup. It could be a Libra. You're not listening to your intuition with this person. This is that overflowing love. You've also got the King of Wands. So it could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or someone that has a lot of fire in their chart. It's someone here that's very attracted to you. Whatever they say they're going to do, they will do it. Okay, and I feel like, you know, they could be a parent, they could be a father, they could be in a big leadership role here, coming out as the King of Wands. To me, this person is providing for you and wanting to provide for you without anything in return. So let's have a look at this Page of Cups. What is the Page of Cups? So you have a lot of good in your energy. You've got a lot of good things to come. It's just needing to release these toxic ties or attachments that aren't, you know, bringing us up, they're bringing us down. So for the Page of Cups, you've got the Four of Cups. There is this younger energy here. In the future, there's this younger, newer energy, okay? They could be a water sign or someone that does have a lot of water in their chart. They're not afraid to show their emotion. This is someone that's always going to cheer you on. To me, this person is somebody where, you know, with the Four of Cups here, it's an opportunity not to be missed. I feel Divine's trying to tell you here that there is someone in particular that is for you, and the past isn't. So let's have a look now, Pisces, at these two cards on the back of the deck. You've got the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. So you could be seeing repeating numbers like threes, So for the Three of Swords, you have the Six of Wands. What you don't see in the future is that there's an energy around you that is wanting to return, okay? They see you winning, okay? They see you moving on. They're going to try and dampen the mood, okay? I feel like they're going to return. They're going to try and hurt you, because I feel whoever this is feeling a bit sour, because they see you winning. They see you being very attractive. They could even see you moving on. But I feel it gives you more clarity that that wasn't meant to be. You know, with that Three of Swords, it's the next step of understanding that something didn't happen for a reason, because it wasn't meant for you. So let's have a look now at the Three of Cups. To me here, for you Pisces, there is this contentment with family. It could be family, community, your friends. There's this close-knit group here. What is the Three of Cups? The Star. You're moving into a lot of happiness and a lot of success, and I see it already in your recent past. Things are moving on up for you. Aquarius energy could be significant here, but being with this close-knit group, I don't know, they're very connected, they're very close, okay, is, I feel, part of where you're supposed to be going. It's part of that North Star. And there's going to be a lot of happiness in the future. If you listen to your intuition, if you keep going this way, and I feel for you Pisces, a lot of you, you are going this way. You are releasing something here that is not fair. So I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. Thank you all for being here. Have a great day. I love you all so much, but I will see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.